And suddenly that name will never be the same to me. Maria, I just kissed a girl named Maria. And suddenly I found how wonderful a sound can be. Maria, say it loud when there's music playing. Say it soft and it's almost like rain. Maria, I'll never stop saying Maria. Now it's begins, now we
Well, here we are back again, and I watch those dancers and I go, oh my gosh, they are so smooth. They look like they're having a good time. But right now we're going to be talking to two dancers, and actually one of them is involved with Albany Dance Sports. Liz Paone is sitting next to me, and she is a dancer, and we're going to see some of her dancing in some of the dance team that we'll be showing through the show. And next to her is Ken Goewey, and you've heard the name probably, and we should probably say what a guy, right? Because I mean that's your trademark.
It works.
And you're a dancer, right?
Correct.
And what did you do? I mean, you went from cars to dancing. How did that work?
Well, actually, my dancing experience began with about the age of 12 or so, when I had an
Really?
interest in a lady in my class that was taking tap dancing. So I decided I'd be a tap dancer too.
And were you?
Yes, for a while.
For a while.
Yes, and then another one wanted to do roller skate dancing.
Oh,
so
I
I
love
went to
that.
Guptals
That's
and
so
I
much-
roller skated.
So much
And
fun.
that really was the beginning.
So you had the movement. You kind of got the feel for it.
Well, I had a good feel for rhythm.
Yeah. Important. You need that.
Yes.
And Liz, when did you get started dancing?
Actually, when I was young, I always loved dancing, but I joined a studio in my 20s, and I danced.
You mean a regular dance studio?
a dance studio
Now, you
where we
mean
performed
Okay.
at the end of the year. It was a dance studio.
like tap, ballet, and that
Yeah,
kind? Okay.
actually then I did modern jazz and modern tap.
Okay, good.
I really didn't know much about ballroom per se.
But you like to dance.
Yes, I love to dance. That is one of my passions. Yes.
And that's really great. And I know that you're involved with dance sports, which is kind of interesting because I know we have the Olympics. And I go, why they do ice skating, why don't they do ballroom dance? Because that's really a sport. And
Oh,
you
it
call
is.
it dance sport.
Oh, yeah. We call it dance sport because it actually is the competitive side of ballroom dancing. And it's more international style rather than American style.
I didn't even know there were two
Oh,
styles.
yeah, there is. International is more a lot of upper form. You know, you really have to look out for your form and your posture. Where American style dancing is more social dancing.
Okay.
It's more relaxed.
Okay.
But the styles are similar, you know. But yeah, we're starting that. It's been 2 years since we've been on the Albany Dance Sport
And
team.
you have teams. You have teams.
Yeah, we do. We actually haven't performed. Louise Giuliano, who is one of the top teachers
Her
in
and
the
her
area.
husband have,
Oh, they're
but
fabulous.
they've won competitions
Yeah,
all
they
over.
just were in a competition this weekend, and they did really well. But they're gearing it more towards competitive dancing. So you could take the class. We have the class every Monday night for 2 hours, and you don't have to compete. You can just go for the sport of it. And people do. There's probably 6 couples that are actually going to gear themselves up for competing.
Wow.
But you don't have to be stressed out with that. You can go and enjoy 2 hours of
It's totally
great
your
exercise.
your own decision is how you
And
do
it's
that.
very affordable.
Right. Greg, can you bring up some of the dance team? I'd like to at least look at it, and maybe we can talk a little bit about that. Okay. Now, this is a dance team, correct?
Yes. 2 years ago, we had a formation team. We performed and we competed as a team in New York City and in Massachusetts. and we won. That was the first time we did it. It was
So
stressful,
it's synchronized.
but it was fun.
It's synchronized. Is that
yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Very synchronized.
And do they like change partners in the middle of it, or do they just dance
No,
like that the
not
whole
in
time?
this segment. We did not do that.
Okay.
This was West Side Story.
Okay.
And it was the Latin side against the standard side.
Okay, all
Standard side meaning waltz.
Okay.
And, you know, foxtrot, cha-cha was Latin.
I see. Okay.
So,
So
yeah,
that was kind of
it was
so they kind of
fun.
played against each other.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So that's real. So that is a part of the dance sport when
Yes.
you do a team.
Yes.
Now, Ken, are you one of the team dancers?
No, I'm not.
You're not.
No.
Okay, good. What would you like to be?
Tell them that story, Ken. He's got a different take on it.
When I dance, I'm more into choreography.
Oh, wow.
I respond to the music in the moment.
Mhm. Okay, good.
But I did take lessons in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I find that after having some experience, it's kind of like Gene Kelly and jumping in the puddle.
Gene Kelly was an acrobat. I mean, he was athletic.
Very.
And he looked athletic, but he was a dancer. Oh my God!
Right.
Not like Fred Astaire.
No.
Fred Astaire
And
had
Donald
his
O'Connor
own
is
style.
another one.
Donald O'Connor, you
And
know,
even,
Buddy Ebsen,
Rooney
even, right? Yeah.
was a dancer. So
Yeah.
there
Wonderful.
were many in film.
Yeah, and you know, we don't have enough of that now.
No, there's not very many musicals. done.
Musicals anymore.
Right.
Yeah. You brought the star behind us. Tell us a little bit about that, because I just saw that and I go, that's really cool.
In 2005, I had a wellness forum at Siena, and I had this enlarged to be the size of the full backdrop, and that was the backdrop and the inspiration for the forum.
Oh, okay. Good.
So it's
I love it. I love the.
Right.
the
It's colorful.
Yeah, it
Very
is.
much.
It's got,
Like Ken.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, whatever works for you. But we are going to talk about community ballroom dancing. Now, there are many dances in the area, and we do have a site up there that you can check out. It's called ballroomdances.com, I believe, or org. I can't remember which. But anyways, they'll have it up there. .org, I'm sorry. And it shows all the dances in the area. So if you're interested in tango or foxtrot or salsa or you name it, you're going to be able to find a group that specializes in that, or at least has a dance for that. But we're going to be talking about the fourth Sunday dances, which are at the Polish Community Center on Washington Avenue Extension, and they're co-sponsored by Albany Dance Sports and Singles Outreach. Singles Outreach has been doing the ballroom dance for, I don't even know how many years. How many years, Greg?
Early 80s.
Since
Oh, like
83,
1980 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. And so they have partnered with Albany Dance Sports to put on a really nice dance. It starts out with
It starts out with a free lesson,
free lesson
and the admission is unbelievable. It's $10 to
for great music.
Yeah, and plus a showcase.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're doing as we're partnering, we decided that we were going to have male host and women host. So you don't need a partner to come.
So there's going to be some,
Couples
like
are
Ken will
welcome
be
to-
there saying to the lovely lady, you're
Would you
sitting
like
there
to
all by
dance?"
yourself. Let me ask you to dance.
Right.
Correct.
The dance host will have, like a rose, a corsage, something like that, to signify that they're there and they will come over and ask you to dance.
That's cool.
So you'll be up off your feet the whole time.
Yeah, because a lot of times people are afraid to go to a ballroom dance, for instance, because they go, well, I'm just going to sit there and watch. Although some people like to
Absolutely.
go just to watch, because
Absolutely.
the dancing at these dances is incredible. I mean, I'm not a ballroom dancer, so I sit and I'll watch because I go, oh my God, how do they do that? Oh, that's really cool. I like that. But I'm a freestyle dancer. I just can't get into somebody telling me the rules. I mean, I'm one of these no rules persons. So,
Well, there are beginners and there are advanced. And we don't want anybody to be intimidated because everybody has their own level that they dance
Right.
on. And it's all acceptable. Everybody dances with everyone.
And it kind of is set up so that if you're really a really good dancer, you kind of go around the outside. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's
and then
right.
so it's really works very beautifully. And I just
And the
think
freestyle people get in the center.
that's right, and that's me. I'm right in the
There you
middle.
go.
But anyway, I just love to watch it, and I know that I've seen people develop. There's two people that do actually exhibition dancing, and I remember when he just first started dancing. And, so it's just incredible how people can find a niche to get in there and do that.
Well, the thing is, we all started as beginners.
Absolutely.
We didn't know, and we had to get our experience. And
Yeah, and
the other thing that happens in dancing now today is many times the ladies will ask the men to dance.
I think that's good.
Which is
Because
great.
they want to learn to do a particular dance that he does well, or he just seems to be a fun person to dance with.
Exactly.
And
it has to
doesn't
be a
have
warmth to it,
Well, and
too.
it doesn't have to be painful like dentistry, you know. Some people, they approach it with a very serious aspect, and the fun, the smile, the appreciation of what's happening sometimes gets lost in
Yeah.
that. And it's the freedom of that is great in the fact that the women can ask. the
Yeah,
man
you
to
know, I
dance.
really like the way you did that. Could you teach me that step?
Exactly. Right.
How cool.
Yeah,
Now-
just simply, would you dance with me?
Yeah.
It's just that easy. Matter of fact, you should come and we should dance, you and I. I'm serious.
Well, I might do that.
Yeah.
I'll look for you.
You'll be doing the Ken Goewey dance.
That's okay. I'm with you. I'm with
The Ken
you.
Goewey dance. Yes.
I like to be pretty flexible. You know, and I do appreciate. Really, I saw Dancing with the Pros over here at Proctor's, and it's like incredible what they do. But they don't do that on the dance floor. I mean, that's what they call theater dance.
Yes.
Theater
Yeah.
dance.
Absolutely.
Or there's a special name for it, isn't it?
Well,
Which
there-
you kind of show that too.
Yeah.
Choreography, it's constructed
Yeah.
to do a
They're not
certain-
doing it
routine.
freestyle.
Not at all.
They know exactly
No.
what they're
Every
going to do.
step is all worked out, and they know exactly where they're going to end and start, and you know, that's the choreography of the dance.
Right. Okay, so right now we're telling you about the Community Ballroom Dance, which will be held on the fourth Sunday. Where am I getting Tuesday? Because I do the show on Tuesday. The fourth Sunday of the month, and that is at the Polish Community Center. It's being held on the 25th of this month, and next month it'll be whatever it is, always the fourth Sunday, and it's being sponsored by the Albany Dance Sports as well as Singles Outreach Services. It's only $10. You can't beat that. Get a dance lesson.
And a showcase.
And
I
a
failed to
showcase.
mention that every fourth Sunday we will have a different couple come in and do a great
Different
showcase.
dance, yeah,
Yes.
that they've worked on.
Yes.
And they've perfected.
Oh, yes.
Good. We've been talking with Liz Paone and Ken Goewey, and I guess I've got a dance coming up with Ken.
Say it's soft and it's almost like rain, Maria. I'll never stop saying, Maria.
Well, here we are back again, and I watch those dancers, and I go, oh my gosh, they are so smooth. They look like they're having a good time. But right now we're going to be talking to two dancers, and actually one of them is involved with Albany Dance Sports. Liz Paone is sitting next to me, and she is a dancer, and we're going to see some of her dancing in some of the dance team that we'll be showing through the show. And next to her is Ken Goewey, and you've heard the name probably, and we should probably say what a guy, right? Because I mean that's your trademark.
It works.
And you're a dancer, right?
Correct.
And what did you do? I mean, you went from cars to dancing? How did that work?
Well, actually, my dancing experience began